Hey guys, it's Sharon from Digital Nomad Quest, and I'm with AJ again here. I guess if you want to introduce yourself again.
Yep, my name is AJ, and I recently did a video with her earlier, and we're doing another one because we were just talking, and it became really deep, and we thought we should get it on camera.
Yeah.
And basically, I'm learning from her, because she already has a YouTube channel, and I'm thinking about getting started, so I have a lot of questions.
Yeah, so let's dive in again. So this is going to be, I think, about YouTube and social media again, and we're going to learn more about your personal experience and how we can help. It's maybe a coaching call, sort of, like let's
Exactly.
Let's
I'm getting
treat it
coached.
like this.
Yeah,
All right,
exactly. It's almost like coaching and therapy at the same time. So yeah, basically, my wife, she's been telling me that I should maybe start a YouTube channel, and I've had friends and family come up to me and tell me that I just couldn't see myself doing it. But then I'm also thinking, like, why don't I just do it? Who cares, right? If it fails, like, that's fine. If nobody watches it, I'm okay with that too. But then I'm also thinking about, if I am gonna start one, what's the identity that I want to have? What am I trying to accomplish? So those were some of the things I was trying to understand and get. So for me, I'm in the financial services business, so I want to be able to provide value for people, because I feel like right now in this world today, there's too much information. People are getting information from everywhere, so how do you know what's right and what's wrong? And I want to be able to help people do that. And at the same time, not just financial services and learning about that, but also I'm big on personal growth and leadership development. I think it's important in life, and I feel like everybody needs to learn a little bit of leadership development and personal growth. And I think the world would be a better place, honestly, if everyone strived to do that. But I also like fitness too at the same time. So like, how do I create a channel to grasp all of that into one? So that's the trouble that I'm having with.
Okay, so your number one is to give the right answers around, would you say, financials?
Yeah, provide an education platform. Like I said, there's too much information out there. And also, people, they say they're going to do their own research, they're going to go on Google or YouTube, but they're going to find exactly what they're looking for because they know what they're looking for. But what about the things that they don't know? How do they find that stuff? So I want to be able to provide that.
Okay, so that's your number one, and then the others are more like self-development and then fitness. So that's like three, right? Okay, I feel like, in my scenario, I kind of view self-development like, how to improve confidence, how to improve public speaking and things like that. It's kind of relevant to business, right?
Yes,
so
yes.
Like in my channel, I feel like it kind of flows like decently. Do you feel like that could flow with what you would be teaching, or do you think it's pretty separate?
I think it could flow, yeah, but then I also think about keeping a certain balance.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because I feel like if you do one topic too much, then what is this? Is this a fitness channel, or is it a finance channel, or is it a personal growth channel? So like, how do you just pick one? And one of the ideas I had was, I can't believe I'm sharing this on camera, but I was thinking to keep it very general, just like my life journey. Like, I don't know what to call the channel, but it'd be something like that, because it's just be me.
Okay.
Business challenges, going through like teaching people in finance, and also like you watching me grow over time. Because if I plan to do this, it's going to be long term.
Got it.
And if it's long term, you're going to see me grow, and hopefully you do. Hopefully I'm not staying stagnant and I'm growing, and that's what I'm trying to capture.
Okay, I think what I would say is, usually when you're super niche, that does better. So,
okay, super niche.
So for example, my friend does like UX design, or no, UX research or something like that. And like, not many people are covering that topic, so his subscriber count's just like flowing up, and he's just only making that content, and that does really well. In my opinion, like my channel, I think it's a little broad because I do different channels like Etsy, Amazon, whatever. That's like how I want to do it, whatever. But I know that if I only did Etsy, or if I only did Amazon in one channel, it'd do better. If you want it to be super successful, maybe you should focus on one.
Focus on one.
If you got to the point where like they are interested in you, a well-known name, that's when you can like vlog and you can do whatever you want, and they'll be like, this is so cool, right? But you shouldn't do that when you're just starting. Usually no one like knows you, no one's gonna like search for this and, like,
that's true. I think that's a really good tip. I think that's a really good tip, because I thought about doing that too. When you watch when you see people on Facebook, on Instagram, there's a lot of people that do that, but then you kind of see that they don't have a lot going on. So maybe that is a really good tip, is to be super niche.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't put fitness in the other two. But also, when it comes to the financial services thing, I'm guessing it would be very specific, like, what do you do through like taxes or like whatever. I don't know. So I think that's not as like self-improvement like related. So I guess I probably would steer off of that. And especially if you are, like, it sounds like that number one, that's your core focus. You should probably focus on that. And if you wanted to, you can make another channel for fitness for whatever.
What is the success rate for somebody who has multiple different channels? One for fitness. I've never met anyone or seen anyone that has done that. Maybe you have.
Currently I have 2. Well, currently I have like
That's right, she has
multiple
2.
actually.
Yes, music and
music and passive income.
Passive
businesses.
income.
I have seen like big YouTubers decide, oh, I'm gonna make another one. So like for example, Graham Stephen, he does real estate investing videos, and that's a great niche because not many people are doing it, I would say. And my boyfriend's doing that one now, and I think it's gonna do well. So I think he decided, you know, I'm gonna make a separate channel about money, business, finance, anything he wants to talk about, kind of thing. And they've already become interested in him. I don't know, like he's become so popular that it's like, oh, whatever you post, like, oh, it's interesting, right? So once he did that, it's already at 60,000 subscribers now, and he like recently made that second channel, right?
Really?
So yeah, so it's like once they know you.
So I need to interview him.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, but I mean, it's like once they know your name, then you can kind of do more of whatever you enjoy. Yeah.
So before he started the business, the money business and investing channel, that's what it was?
Yeah, I think he mainly focused on like real estate.
So he had a separate channel that was all real estate first.
Pretty much. Yeah.
So which one right now is taking off?
Yeah. Oh, the other one he has like what, almost 800,000 subscribers on the other one, maybe.
Wow.
Yeah, but I've seen other.
And you said he started recently?
Oh no, okay. So the 800,000 or 800, he started like 3 years ago.
Oh, okay, 3 years ago.
But that's still very good, right?
I see. So.
Damn, the sun is killing me.
You want to switch? It's not really bothering me.
All right, let's switch.
Let's switch. Yeah, let's switch. We're switching.
All right.
We switched.
Yes.
For somebody to get started, and you know, I think it's important to talk about like how fast it takes to get up there.
Okay.
Right. Some people, they want to get there in a hurry.
Mm-hmm.
What is it realistically? What are the numbers? Like if you're just getting started and you're trying to build up your followers and subscribers and all that, right? What is the average time frame? I guess
that's hard. I sometimes look that up. There's this one blog post I found that she interviewed different YouTubers, like when'd you get to 1,000 and when'd you whatever. But it varies a lot. And some said like a few months. That was in the category of super fast or something. Some even did it in a few weeks or something, which is like crazy. But it kind of depends on your niche, your consistency. You know, it spanned from like a few months to like a few years. Like it really depended on those two factors, I would say. But yeah, if you are really good on camera, you have like really good information, that's gonna help a lot, right? So it's really hard to say, but I could send you that blog post. But it's like sometimes I'll think about it for myself, like, oh, how if I did like 3 videos a week, how am I gonna do? But honestly, I think entrepreneurship overall is kind of like that, where you can't really tell. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like there's this analogy I saw in another YouTube video where they're comparing to like, okay, so basically they were like, would you take $1 million or would you take a penny doubled for like 30 days?
Ah, yes, I know this one.
Oh,
we talk about this in finance all the time.
Oh, really? Okay,
yeah.
But it's crazy, right? Because it's like, oh, it sounds like $1 million would be, 30 days for a penny. It's like, yeah. But then they said, at day 20, I think it's at still $5,000, right? Mm-hmm. And that upward trend is like towards the end, and you don't really know when it's going to hit in entrepreneurship, but it's the same concept with the entrepreneurial journey. It's like very hockey stick, and in hindsight you can be like, oh, it took me this long, but like when you're actually in it, you have no idea when that's going to happen. So
yeah, actually I think that's a good point to talk about too, because I think it's important for me. I'm in finance, but I pretty much run my own business. You always want to think long term. I was taught that things aren't going to happen overnight. You're going to put on hard work. You're going to be working when everybody else is sleeping and having fun. Yeah. And that just goes with being an entrepreneur, right? And building your own business, and that makes sense, right? If you're going to invest into something like this, there's no guarantee. Just like being an entrepreneur, you just have to be patient, right?
Yeah,
and I guess don't quit your day job right away. That would be good advice. It sounds like.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, you could.
Go all in.
Yeah, I mean, you could, and that actually does well for a lot of people, either what it takes. But I also think that if you do the side hustle thing, it can work too. If you're more risk averse, maybe that's the path. But I think everyone's journey is different. My boyfriend's actually, he quit, like he's just doing all in basically. Yeah. And I kind of did the same thing in a sense, because I did have like part-time jobs and stuff remote when I traveled. I was like, all right, at least if anything happens, I still have this to fall back on. I can probably get a job later. But I just like quit and I just went for it. So, it's all doable. Also, back to your other question though, I did music, right? I had one channel that it was like at 6,000 subscribers, and then I decided to I guess I started a new channel basically. I wanted to rebrand myself, and that music channel got to like 10,000, but it was a lot faster. It was like I just did it because I was so consistent. I told them I'm gonna post every Sunday. It's like everyone knew what to expect, and it was more like it was faster growth. I just decided to stop because it wasn't my passion to just keep pushing out covers, because I felt like I was marketing something that I didn't really have the product for. Like I wanted to work on creating my own music, and I didn't have time. Like it was just, you know, I think it's really about consistency, and because I know that from like that previous experience, I'm like, all right, I should just push out hella videos and see what happens.
All right, I don't think I have any more questions, unless
Okay.
you have any questions for me.
I don't think I have any. So
Okay.
Awesome.
Awesome, that was great. Well, thanks for asking me those questions and helping me figure
Yeah.
out
Yeah,
what I
definitely.
need to do. I think I have a better idea what I need to do
Okay.
when I get started.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Cool. I hope that helped you. I hope that helped the viewers out there. So awesome. Thank you.
All right, see you guys.